One of the songs that we had been working on for a long time had been was the song "Tenuous," and I just loved it. I think it's this beautiful bass part and this great vocal line, incredible words. But man, I just wasn't getting it. You know, we were working on the chorus, and I thought Amy was just gonna at that point hire somebody else to come in and play the drums, because I went through several different drum parts, and she was trying to convey to me what she wanted in a drum part, and talk about what the song meant, and thinking about Paul Hester and great drummers. And so I was trying to approach it as like this really emotional drum part. And I had my electronic bit going with my octobans, and it sounded really cool and vibey. And then that part was cool. And then we came into the chorus, and I had this part that it worked out, and Amy thought that a little might work once you try it out. So I practiced it a whole lot. And then we got together and played. And so we start playing, and I'm playing this for the chorus. It's all got this crazy cool hi-hat, and it's all funky Jimmy Jam, and Amy's pulling her hair out going, it's not right. It's just that's not what the vibe of the song is. And we went round and round, because I was just, as a typical drummer, I was just like, I don't get it. I just felt like a blockhead, because I wasn't getting the vibe. And we talk, and that's when she said, it's supposed to be angst. Playing, all that stuff is very cool, but there's nothing angsty about that at all. That couldn't be any less angst-ridden if you tried. And so then we thought, something clicked. I think she even suggested, what if you just have this coon, kukaku, coon, kukak type of a thing? Because someone's going through complete anguish. So what would that sound like? So that's when we came up with... There's just no frills. This is just bare. That was the vibe we needed. And then we needed a China sound to go with it. So I went to my trusty Paistyu China over here at first, and we came up with... And that wasn't quite right. It was a little too washy for what we wanted. I've got this big swish up here, but it's very thin, and it doesn't quite translate either. Then I remembered that I have this 16-inch A Zildjian swish that I've had since 1981. I got this cymbal, and I've had it for a long, long time, and I used it for many years until I eventually cracked it. I lost a rivet, but it's an incredible sounding cymbal. And I thought, I bet that thing would be perfect, because it has a real rip your head off of type of a sound. So then we tried that, and we got... And that, after like a year and a half, we finally got the chorus written, and I think we did that about 5 days before we left to actually go to the studio. So that's kind of the story about the chorus part that I worked on for Tenuous.